You guys, I got the job. I got the job. So it's actually normal for a lot of people to tell you that because you're an international student abroad in the UK that you can only get menial jobs, you can only do like normal student job, that you cannot really get an administrative job. It's a lie. You guys, I got a part-time administrative role, and in this video, I'm going to be spilling out everything that I did to stand out, to make my application stand out, and to eventually get the job. So you can always get that administrative role, a more corporate job as an international student. Yes, you can get it. So you shouldn't be just stuck with your menial job. I'm not saying menial jobs are not good. I do menial job and I'm still doing menial jobs because as a student, you cannot have like a full-time role as probably in an administrative organization or managerial role or corporate position, but you can actually put yourself out there into getting those kind of jobs. At least start from being a part-time staff, and eventually you can be retained after your graduation, and you can always have that opportunity you're looking for. So do not always like feel you cannot get those kind of jobs and you just want to settle for menial jobs or anything. That's just all you want to do. You don't even want to try, or you've tried and you've given up. So in this video, I'm going to be highlighting everything that I did to position myself to getting a role like this. So if that interests you, do what to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this video. Hi, if this is your first time here, my name is Sammy. I'm an international student. I've recently I moved to the UK about a couple of months ago. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know how we do here. I love you guys so much and thank you for always coming back. Proud to me moving to the UK. I talk about beauty, lifestyle, career, and everything in between. But since I moved to the UK, I've been talking so much about the UK, student life. I've just been like documenting my journey and advising people, talking to other people, prospective students that also want to move to the UK. So in today's video, like I said earlier, I'm going to be highlighting everything that I did to get an administrative role as a student here in the UK, as an international student here in the UK, because we've always had this orientation and this mindset of if you're an international student coming to a new country, you are just like limited to getting care jobs, all those menial jobs and all that. Yes, because you're new, so you might not really like have the chance to get into the corporate system, especially if you're like coming from a corporate background in your home country. So this is like to give you an insight that it's actually possible for you to get those kind of jobs, and you should not just overlook yourself or look down yourself. Maybe you've tried and it's not working out. I'm just going to like put some things, some tips, especially what I did that actually helped me in getting a role like this. So if you actually watched my previous videos, I spoke about the kind of jobs you can get in the UK as a student, which are actually the kind of jobs I also did, and I'm still doing some of them right now. So they are like sales assistants role. Some people do care jobs and all that. Well, it's up to you if you want to. You don't really have to, but there's some other things that you can do. Hospitality. I don't think there's any job I've not really like done in this UK aside from care and support. I've not really like tried those areas, but I've done every other thing, sales assistant, hospitality, everything, but like stuff like that. I have done them, but I did not like really limit myself to saying, okay, this kind of job I want to be doing. I kept on applying for administrative jobs, part-time official roles like office manager, office assistant, internships and all of that. So I kept applying, and unfortunately this worries rolling. Don't even let that one even scare you. You're surely going to get 1 million at once, unfortunately, but you have to keep trying. So this particular job I got was from my university as student ambassador, and it entails like we managing students, assisting students, and a lot of administrative roles in terms of admission processes, attending to inquiries, and lots and lots and lots. I can't give like the full details of what we do, but it's like a deal breaker for me because a lot of people are going to tell you as Black international students, you cannot even get into those kind of roles, into those kind of settings, to those kind of rooms, to those kind of meetings, because people feel like, oh, you're Black, what are you doing here? That kind of thing. And it's just normal for people to say that because it's very competitive. It really benefits people that this is their own country and this is their own country and it is their own thing, and they want to always show you that yes, it's just normal, it's everywhere. So But I want to tell you that it is possible for you to also get that. So I'm just going to like be giving you tips and what you can do. So before we get into the details of the video, let me quickly walk you guys through accommodation in the UK, especially if you're coming in as a new student. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of hassle getting an accommodation in the UK. If you're not being asked to look for a guarantor, you'll be asked for 6 months bank statement. There are a lot of terrible things that UK landlords are going to ask you. It's not even only in the UK, like if you're a student moving to a new country, you're moving abroad for your studies, it's really hard for you to get an accommodation because you're new, you don't really know so much, and you actually had high risk of being scammed. Like a lot of people are going to tell you, I can help you. They collect your money, and you're not going to see them. There are even a lot of fake agents, so you have to be safe. But as a student, I'm going to advise you to just use Amber. Amber is going to like give you everything you want without any issue, without stressing your life out. And the good thing is, Amber is trusted, it's safe, it is secure. They're going to get you that kind of accommodation you're looking for, be it shared apartment, be it ensuite, be it single, be it anything you want, just name it. All you need to do is click on the link in the description bar of this video and get personalized assistance from Amber. They're going to take your details. You have the option of choosing the city and the town you are in so that they can give you that personalized accommodation that suits your need. So once you fill that form on the website, and a specialist is going to reach out to you to get more details from you and to give you varieties of options, affordable housings that you can choose from. So what are you waiting for? And if you use that link in the description bar, you get £50 cash back from all your bookings. So what are you waiting for? If you're looking for the accommodation that is close to your university, that is safe, that is secure, that is affordable, then you use Handbag. Can do. By the way, in this row, I'm the only black. I'm the only black person. And when we had our orientation, our first meeting, I was like, ooh, another person that was employed, they were all white. And I'm like, okay, I'm the only black person. Yeah, okay, okay. And it's just funny because people are going to be looking like at you like, what's this one doing here? Who is this person? But once you can actually provide value, show what you have, people are going to listen to you no matter what race or whatever your skin color is. They're going to be like, oh, okay, I see why this person is here. Because you have something to offer, you have your value, you're providing value, you're solving problems, and you have to be outspoken. Like, you have to show people what you have. You don't have to, like, I don't want to talk, I don't want them to hear my accent because I don't talk like them, because I speak like them. As long as you're producing value, as long as you're giving value, as long as you're solving a problem, people are going to listen to you. So don't underrate yourself or overlook yourself. When I came newly, I was like, I felt that way too, because sometimes when you enter some kind of, like you see some kind of job roles and they invite you for interview and you see white, you're like, oh God, how are they going to hear me? Sometimes you might not even hear what they're saying. You have to just listen when you say pardon, like 1 million times. But those are like the processes you're going to learn. You're going to get a lot of unfortunately. I got a lot of unfortunately because I attended quite a number of interviews, and most of the reasons were like, oh, you're a student, you can't give a full-time job, bro, this, that. But I just like, I knew I wasn't like qualified for some of those jobs because, okay, I'm a student and I'm not supposed to be on full-time, stuff like that. But some were like 20 hours, some like 25 hours. So I just wanted to like have an experience of what it looks like having an interview. So I did a lot of interviews and had like an idea of what they ask you and how you can position yourself better for like life after school and all that. So I got those experiences and I'm like, okay, this is what they ask, this is what I should look out for and all of that. So I think that's actually part of what helped me. So now let's dive into like the real thing, like the real deal, and what I think actually helped. Number one thing I'm going to say is positioning myself. Like, I made sure that I was visible in every room that I was. It's not as if sometimes, if you know me well, like I'm a kind of very reserved person. I don't like talk too much. I don't want to, I'm kind of shy in a way, but when I actually moved to this country, I realized that you cannot even take me to anywhere because this country, you have to be seen. People must actually see what you have to offer. It's not even like when I moved to this country, like later in life, I realized that you have to always be in people's spaces. Like, you have to show what you have. You cannot just be quiet. No, it's okay for you to be reserved, quiet. You don't look for people's trouble, mind your business and all that. But once it comes to like the job world, like career wise, and you want to be identified as somebody that is, insightful, somebody that creates value, somebody that dishes out, you know, great stuff. So you have to communicate, you have to let people see you, you have to contribute, you have to make meaningful contributions. So in classes, wherever, events, anywhere I am, I make sure that okay, I contribute something that somebody's gonna be like, oh, that's a very even if you don't have anything, just ask questions. You might look like, oh, what kind of person is it? But people are gonna like look at you and be like, oh, they're gonna turn, who's that? You know, especially because I'm black, your accent will always make people identify that, oh, there's one black lady that, something like that. So you have to always position yourself. You don't have to be too quiet and all that. So people have to recognize you. Your lecturers have to know you that, okay, I know this person. I know this person. If I ask question, this person will answer. It's not like you're trying to do I to know something, but you're just positioning yourself. Yes, to be seen. Yes, that. So you network with the right people. Like I said, I'm not really like a people person. I'm not really like somebody that wants to be showing myself and all that. But when you have the opportunity to, okay, maybe there's a question, somebody that your lecturer is asking a question, or you attend a school event or anything whatsoever, and you actually have the answer or have an idea that you don't keep it to yourself. Voice out. It might not make sense to you, but somebody somewhere will see it as something valuable, something insightful to them. A lot of times where probably my lecturer asks the question and I'm like, I'm not sure this is the right answer. And I just want to like contribute. I'll say it. And one thing I like about these British people and some of my lecturers is that no idea is nonsense. Or like in our own country where you answer a question, the lecturer will say, shut up. That's rubbish. They're going to like reason and be like, okay, why not just say it this way? And they're not going to throw your idea away. So you don't have to feel intimidated, oh, maybe because of your accent. People in your class, maybe they are British people and they have this kind of accent and the way they talk, or you're just feeling like they might not even hear what I want to say because I don't speak like them. Speak, my dear, speak. So number two thing I'm going to say that I think helped me is personal branding. Yes, when I moved here, even if I moved here, I tried to work on my personal branding, my personal brand in terms of how people see me and how I wouldn't say like personal branding in a way that how people see you, how you carry yourself, especially social media, what people see about you on the media. You know, when I was in Nigeria, I did a video on this channel talking about how I used to be so quiet and I don't really want to talk and all that, and how I realized that the world is evolving and you have to always show yourself, you have to brand yourself in a way that once anybody look you up, they're gonna see the whole who's this girl, who's this person, they're gonna see that okay, you have something valuable to give out. So in terms of that personal branding, I try to work on like my social platforms, like my LinkedIn, my YouTube. Here on YouTube, you guys know that I actually put out like a lot of content documenting my journey, how I started. I did a couple of videos, and I think this especially this first set of videos really did well on YouTube, and a lot of people reached out to me through that video. Oh, I saw your video on YouTube. It was so detailed. You documented your journey very well, your visa process and everything. A lot of people reached out to me through that video. I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. A lot of people like reached out to me for assistance. Can you advise me on what to do? Can you advise me what not to do? I just realized that I was engaging with a lot of people, assisting people as much as I could. Channel started gaining traction and all that, and of course, I made sure I used my LinkedIn very well as well. Aside from YouTube, my LinkedIn, I documented my journey. Like, it spoke about my courses, why I'm doing the course, what I'm looking out for life after school, my skills, what I can offer. I started talking more about myself, my journey, personal brand. A lot of people started engaging with me. A lot of people started connecting with me. So I feel like that really helped because if you look me up anywhere, you're just going to see like a kind of. I'm not saying I'm there yet, but I'm just like working on it, and I think it's better compared to what I used to be. So I think that's helped a lot because if you're applying for a job, I remember one interview I did vividly. I was shocked because when I got in there, the the interviewer was like, "Oh, I checked your LinkedIn; it's quite impressive. I checked your social, like other social media platforms," and I'm like, "Ooh." And he started asking me questions about what I have on my LinkedIn, where I've worked, kind of my skills, my school, my in fact my dissertation, my undergraduate dissertation. I'm like, ooh. So to tell you that people will research about you, like, and if you don't have anything to say, like you don't have anything on the media, they can't say anything. Maybe you're just checking on TikTok or something. It's going to like bounce back. I'm not saying you shouldn't have your own lifestyle or do what makes you happy, but in some professional settings, if it's LinkedIn, you want to use it well. If it's Instagram, there are a lot of people that do professional content on Instagram. But if you know that you're just a career person, somebody that's looking to get like a professional, profound job in the long run, please start building from now. I'm not sure I'm not there yet at all, but at least I feel like this is like a step towards getting what I'm actually aiming for, if you understand me. So I feel like those things help me. Document your story, document your journey. Aside from maybe for job purpose or something, it's something that is it's going to like give you the memory of. There's some videos I have, like my travel video, everything. When I look at them, I'm like, oh, this is actually, it gives you like kind of memory. You kind of remember all these things. You're gonna appreciate yourself better. Oh, this is where I was coming from. This is where I am now, and all that. So just document your journey, brand yourself. A lot of brands have reached out to me as well. Okay, I see what you do on YouTube. Can you do this for us? Can you do that for us? It's not everything you're going to take, and it's not everybody that will be in your journey or whatever. But it actually positions you for something better in future. So once you start, it's not gonna be easy. Sitting down to this video is not easy. You understand? But it's something that is going to like make sense for you in the long run. The personal branding is actually a whole video on its own, because I see a lot of people, you're looking for a job, you're looking for a corporate job, or you have a kind of dream job, career aspiration and all that, but you're not like working in that part. You're not letting people know that okay, this is what you can do, this is what you're looking to getting into. You're not building, you're not letting people see that journey, that process you are trying to doing to achieve that your goal. You know, I just feel it's important. It's really important. So fast forward to this job that I got. How did I even get like I saw the job, I think on, I can't remember. Yeah, I think one of our lecturers spoke about it, that the school is recruiting um student administrators and all that. That if you're interested, you can apply. So I saw it somewhere earlier, but I think I started the application, but I didn't complete. So when my lecturer mentioned it, I was like, okay, I think this is a sign for me to complete this registration. So I went back to the platform and I completed it. It was quite long, like they asked a lot of questions. Da, 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 da. I submitted everything because it's a part-time role, and as a student, you cannot work more than 20 hours. So they'll make sure that you're actually fit for the job, and they are going to do a lot of checks. So after submitting all of those things, and it was long, like you have to be able to tell your story. Like I said, they're going to ask you why do you want to do this, why do you think you're fit, why a lot and lot, and it's just normal for every job that you want to get. Try in this country, they are going to ask you up on. Okay, I think the reason they've not asked me this country is my blood sample. So and when I went for the interview, I was also surprised because they were like, "Oh, I see what you do on YouTube," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't trust." Yeah, we checked your YouTube and we can say that you're doing a good job, especially to prospective students, and you've been engaging with quite a number of people, which is very beautiful. I'm like, oh, okay. So can you now link it back to the personal branding? I said, so let's assume that I don't really have anything online. I'm just my own. I'm just on my own, and I apply for that kind of job. Like, what has this person done? Do you even have the skills? Like, do you even know how to communicate with people? Can you even like hold a valid conversation? Can you understand those things? Like, people are going to look you up. That's one thing you need to know in this day and age we have. So you have to position yourself for that. So when you're building your profile, your portfolio, just look at it like you are selling yourself to somebody. Somebody can just type your name somewhere and look for details about you. What if they can't see anything? Do you think they're going to call you for an interview? No, they won't. So you have to build your brand, build your personal brand, sell yourself out. So you can have all of those things, and when they actually meet you in person, you're not giving them that vibe. You're not giving them that kind of picture they've actually seen of you online. So that's where the next phase now comes in. So the next phase, which has to do with the way you do your CV, your cover letter, and all of those things. So I think I'm going to do another video where I'll run you guys through my CV. Let me know if you want to see that. So I know for me, I have quite a lot of CVs because I do a lot of things. I have a background in quantity surveying. I'm a registered quantity surveyor. I'm a project manager. I do content. I'm a makeup artist. So you think there are a lot of things that I do. But when you want to apply for a kind of job, you have to tailor your CV. You know, you might have a lot of things you do, right? So you have to tailor your CV to suit that role, which is where I'm going to talk on. Which is what I'm going to be talking about in the CV section. Like, if you guys want that video, please let me know so I can film it. I'm just going to walk you through the CV I use for different kind of applications from applying for maybe a project management role. Like, I also did some internship, volunteering, jobs just to build the CV, of course. So another thing that I think actually helped me was preparing right for interview. So I feel like if people have like a perception of what you should look like, and then you come for the interview and they can't really like relate it to what your CV even looks like, then there's a problem. So you have to exceed their expectations. So there are a lot of, like I said, ChatGPT, there are a lot of AI resources you can use to master your interview skills. A lot of courses you can actually take. There are a lot of videos on YouTube you can watch about how to master your interview skills, like how to present really well, how to answer questions and all that. So all you need to do is look for the job description. Okay, think about what kind of questions can they ask me. You can put it in ChatGPT. I have, this is the job role, this is the whatever, this is my CV. Can you please prepare me for the kind of questions they're going to ask me and all that? So it might not give you like exact thing they're going to ask you, but it's going to prepare you to knowing like what kind of questions and how to answer them correctly. So I won't say you should lie or what you're not, say what you're not, but if you've actually positioned yourself, if you've done all the other things I've said, personal branding, you've like your skills and all that, I don't think there's any question they're going to ask you in that field that you will not be able to answer. Do you understand? So that's going to help you a lot, preparing very well. So I would say it's one thing for you to be able to position yourself, brand yourself, do all those things, get a good CV, and when it comes to like your interview, you fuck up, you flop. So getting your interview right, it's like the icing on the cake. So that's really good. So you need to really work on that as well. You don't have to be too hard on yourself. Like I said, there were a lot of interviews I did, and it was not as if they weren't good. I just had like a lot of feedback, like, oh, you're still in school, we can take you, or we feel like, oh, you're too. I had a particular interview that I literally felt like, oh, I'm going to get this job and all that. And I was told that, oh, we feel like you're too good for this role. We feel like you have a lot of experience and they might just be limiting you. If I can attach the clip, I will, but I don't think I want to because I recorded it. I watched that video like multiple times and I'm like, oh, really, really? Because the kind of questions they asked me and the kind of answers I gave were like, oh, okay, I think this job is too low for you. So I'm just going to advise you finish your MBA and look for a very, very better job because we keep you here, we're just going to like limit you. You feel like you have more potentials to get better jobs. And I'm like, this like a taxes to discard me or whatever. So when I show someone, I was like, oh, really? Even if I was in the interview, I would not hire you for this role because you were just, it was just like an office administrator. So the kind of experience I have, the kind of things that I was saying, like when they were asking me, because they'd be like, we cannot just keep you in the office to be answering phone calls and be doing signing papers when you have this kind of potential. You can do a lot of things. It is normal for you to get this kind of feedback, so don't let it weigh you down. There are a lot of rejections going to come, but just keep going, keep applying, keep applying. Where I am, all I'm doing is building myself up and getting like the right experience and everything for that job market, like after school. So apply for a lot of internship opportunities, graduate programs if you can. I'll start like doing like content like that. Anything I see that can benefit you guys, my guys, because we all are here to help one another because international students coming to a new country, it's a different life entirely. So I'm trying to like build a community that I can help, that can ask, that can also like we can help one another in a way, sha. You get. So I'm going to try to gather this opportunities or anything I see that can benefit us. You feel me? I think the best thing to do now as an international student is to start working on how to get like a good job after school because getting job here is really, really difficult. So you have to start positioning. I think this 1 year master program or 13 months or whatever should be that time where you're going to like build your skills, volunteer as much as you can, do a lot of internships, put yourself out there, position yourself for life after school. I know that it's not going to be easy. There are going to be a lot of rejection here and there, but it's going to like prepare you better. Do you understand? So I'm working really hard, like tirelessly to get myself that kind of job I'm looking for after school. So as I'm like, this is like a journey that I'm taking you guys along with me. So you guys will see the process. And I'm not really like I said, I've said 1,001. I'm not there yet. I'm just trying. I'm just learning and doing a lot of things to make sure that I'm getting it right. So that's my candid advice to anybody coming in or anybody that's currently an international student. Please do not waste your time. Try as much as possible to build yourself now so that it will be easier for you to start looking for better jobs after school. Like I said, I did a lot of volunteering and internship. But maybe in that video, I'll show you what my CV looks like and what content you can actually have in your own CV too, especially if you're looking for administrative jobs or part-time jobs that's not really like menial job like that. So that being said, so one thing I want you to take away from this video is that a lot of people are watching, especially if you're applying for like a corporate job. People are going to check you up. People are going to watch you. So know what you put out there, especially in this day and age of a lot of challenge on Instagram, on this, know what you jump on and know what personal branding, it's really, really key. Work on your skills, try to improve yourself. If you feel like, okay, maybe you're lagging behind in skill set that is valuable in your field, try to learn it. There are a lot of free courses on Coursera, LinkedIn. You can just get a lot of all this free certification. It's going to boost your profile. I remember when I was in Nigeria and I wasn't doing too much, I tried to like take a lot of courses on Coursera, on LinkedIn as well. I tried to like do a lot of reading, read a lot of articles, stuff like that. So it's going to like build you more. You can take a couple of certifications, just build yourself up. Don't rely so much on, maybe I should just be doing my own menial job. I don't look down any job. But if you're that person that you're looking to getting a professional job in the long run, please and please make use of everything I've said and try to refine yourself. Try to refine yourself. Try to build yourself. Try to position yourself for that kind of role you're looking for. Let's say, for example, you're looking to get maybe marketing manager role or something, or social media administrative role, whatever. Look for a mentor in that field. Look for somebody that is successful in that field. It has to be probably in the country you are, maybe it's Canada, US, or even if you're in Nigeria, and try to look for skills that's going to like enhance that job role. You see, you can use ChatGPT, you can use a lot of tools. See, nowadays it's very, very easy for you to get things done. It's only if you're lazy and you don't want to do anything. Okay, go to ChatGPT. I'm an aspiring whatever. What are the skills you think I can get to build myself up? How do you think I can position myself? How do you think I can? But it's going to give you 1,001 things to do, and just do it. Work on it. I know it's hard. It's not easy to just get the kind of jobs that you want, but start from somewhere. I'm so excited about this role because it's made me realize that I can actually achieve a lot. I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. and it's good for my CV because I can always get reference. People be like, and one thing about this country is, do you have UK experience? That's what a lot of people are going to ask you. So try to volunteer as much as you can. If you see any organization that looking for maybe an intern or something, I did an intern, project management internship with Accelerate. Maybe in the my CV session video, I'm going to talk more about that and how you can get those kind of internships to build your profile. So anybody that picks up your CV, will be like, oh, this one knows what she's doing, or this one knows what he's doing. Do you guys understand? So I think that's gonna be all for this video. I don't want to be too long. If you want to see my CV, if you want to see the template I use, if you want to know where to look for jobs or where to search for internships and all of that, comment down below and I'll try to film another video showing you guys all of that. Thank you guys for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.